Hey everyone, we're live. So this is another week and another chat. We got Alex over here, got Geo Man over there. Geo Man?
Yo, people, you alright?
Yeah, we
How's
just had
things?
our weekly drama of trying to get onto Google Plus. We have this every single week, and every week it gets no easier. So yeah, we'll see how fun this is now. Um, so yeah, another week. Anything new, George? Anything new with you?
New. What's new? I don't know. Let's have a look. So I went out and got lights today for these cube displays. Ended up costing me £116. So I'm less than impressed with that. Not too pleased. Didn't expect it to be anywhere near that type of money. But for like LED lights and strips and plugs and wires and remote control fucking things at work. You know what I mean? It's an expensive game. Easy, Ella. It's all right. My boy's getting upset. Other than that, nothing really much. I'm expecting a surprise new piece to arrive anytime soon now.
Yep.
So when that comes, hopefully we'll get that up and review it. But piece-wise, I spoke to Sideshow yesterday about Darkside. Wanted to find out what the situation was. Like, is it on time and such and such? I would have just got as much sense by sticking my head in the car door and slamming it on myself, to be honest, because they pretty much just told me what I already knew. I expected them to be sort of like, yeah, everything looks fine or whatever, but they were just like, yeah, it's expected April to May, and I was like, yeah, it already says that on the line.
Well, that means they
Could have
don't
read that
know.
myself, so fuck knows why I asked, but I thought I might get the inside scoop on it.
Well, that just means, as I say, that probably means if they say that it's available this time,
What?
that just means they don't really know. And then also, I guess they're so used to people phoning up all day long and saying to them, "When is my piece due? Is it early? Is it late? Can I get it early?" They're so used to that shit that they're just, you know, yeah, they can't reply to everyone about that.
Yeah, it's just strange, isn't it? You know, Spider-Man's like 4 months early. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there were a few pieces last year that were early as well, but then there's a lot of pieces that are late, so you just never know.
Yeah.
All my pieces are always
So I
late.
thought
I
that's
never
why I'd
get them.
find out.
Yeah. I've got nothing. I haven't had anything new in this week, but the thing is I decided to buy a computer the other week, so I just kind of set up a little kind of office in a room, a box room I've got. I've got like a room which basically it's not big enough to have as a bedroom, so I'm trying to find something useful for it. I used to have it with my clothes in there, but now I just decided I'm going to stick a desk in there, going to put my computer in there, I'm going to try and use it to actually so I can actually sit down and try and edit things properly, try and do things properly on the computer that way. I mean, just having it for a week or so, I've just realised it's quite nice to actually sit at a computer rather than being laid down on the sofa, having the laptop on you and just because when you're there watching the TV, laptop, you're distracted, and I just think it's a bit bad to have somewhere to kind of go away to and focus on it. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, otherwise, no statues for me.
It is, but you know,
Um,
again, it's going to be a little bit isolating. You're gonna run upstairs.
well, it's not that bad really, because I mean, if I open the door,
Oh yeah, that's
basically,
nice. Your door open and speak to people.
no, but if I open the door and basically my girlfriend, that's my bedroom there, so we can. It's not that isolating. It's not like it's on like another wing of my house. I'm not, it's not that big, but it is nice to just have that little place to focus on it really, rather than, as I say, just being on the sofa. Um, you get distracted by TV, but then again, I get distracted by the internet quite easy anyway. So either way, yeah. But then also, I set up the office so that
Mm.
my girlfriend can use it when she works from home as well. So that's not too bad. As I say, no new pieces. I did order the Black Spider-Man, which I think I already mentioned. I went through my pre-orders. Actually, I emailed Sideshow, talking about you emailed them and got in touch with them. So I emailed them and I said about what pieces have I got, when are they due, whatever else, and none of mine were on FlexPay for some reason. I think I fucked up and clicked on pay in full when they're released, and I kind of realised that no money was coming out of my account for a couple of months. So I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, shit, what's going on? You know, I haven't paid for anything for a little while, and has everything been delayed? What's going on? So I checked my account, and it was all on like payment paid in full. So I just thought, shit, I better contact them and see if I can get some payment plans going. So I contacted them, and even pieces that I got through waitlist, they put onto payment plans, which I didn't think they normally did. So that was quite good of them. So, and then other than that as well, I mean, I picked up a few T-shirts. You know, I like my T-shirts. So I've got, I don't know if you can see the image yet. You see that? You see that?
Well, considering you've got a new camera and it actually looks fucking worse, I can't. There's a, what is it, like the evolution of Venom or something?
It's like, do you know, like where you get Da Vinci? Where is it Da Vinci where he's got like the person?
Yeah,
with, is it 6 arms? Like, you know, where it's like that. It's got Venom, then he's got Carnage behind him, and he's got Spider-Man behind him. So there's that. And this one, you won't really know what this is from, but this is like Harley. This is Harley Quinn, and this is a design which is taken from The Walking Dead, where Michonne has her two, I think it's her boyfriend and her brother. She has them following her around. So it's Batman and Robin is like zombies kind of cut up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, cool, man.
I've got those, you know, for when we do the reviews and things. So other than that, as I say, I've got no new pieces. Prime 1's Batman Beyond was very, very tempting for me to order, but I didn't. I you know, restrained myself and I didn't do it. So yeah, so what we'll do is we'll get straight onto the pictures, I think. So because my camera looks pretty.
Yeah.
I'm hoping when this actually goes up that the camera looks a lot better than it does through here. What
I hope it fucking sounds better than it does through here, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it's not good, is it? So we'll do the share that. So can you see that?
See what?
Can you not see that? What can you see on the screen?
I can see your bad haircut. That's what I can see.
Thanks. Okay, well, where are we? So we want that one. Can you see that now?
Still your bad haircut, dude.
You still see my bad haircut. Great.
I can still just see you.
All right. Have a look.
By looking at things, you're playing about on your new computer is not going so fucking well.
Well, that's the story of my life, you know. Can you see that now? What can you see now?
No. I can still see you. I can see something on one screen. So I click on the screen that I can see with all the words.
Yes, click on the RaddTitan screen.
Yes, you are.
That's you. That's
I can see. Yeah, now I can see your desktop. Looks a lot cleaner than it did last night. That's all I can say.
That? Can you see that? Can you see that?
I see loads of names and files. Obviously, your pictures. Have you clicked on any of them yet?
All right. Alright, can you see that then? I'll try that down. God damn it, it would have been better just to use my old
Yeah, I can see that. That looks...
You see that? It's Deadpool, yeah?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, who's that?
So, well, we get there in the end. Yeah, technical difficulties all the time. So this is Deadpool by Aaron Ray Perez. He's the guy doing the Kratos custom, and he's doing like a Hulk. He's doing a few pieces. He was doing the character from Dragon Ball Z as well. So he was doing that as well. So this is the art director on this. So we'll go through that. This is you're still working on this, so this needs a little bit of neatening up, but it's getting there. It looks really nice, sort of uniform. Sort of nice. The muscles look good as well on that. So so there's only a few teaser shots there. Then you got the his Hulk he's working on as well. So you got the this looks like the Avenger kind of face, doesn't it? And you can see the Kratos in the back.
I wouldn't go that fucking. I don't like the look of that. I don't know, man. I don't. That doesn't look too good to me.
No. Well, he's still working on it, so this is.
The Deadpool looks outstanding. The Kratos looks outstanding, but that Hulk, I don't know what the fuck's happening there.
Yeah, I mean the face looks a bit smashed up there as well. As you can see though,
I see sort of where they've gone. Maybe it's just the angle. Go back a couple. Go back a couple of shots. Just one or two. Go back a couple.
That's the first
that's
one.
Better. That looks really good there. That looks great there. It's that angle. That angle's wrong. For a picture, that's a terrible angle because it looks all bunched up. But the other angles, it looks much better. I can see it looks like a pretty evil looking Hulk, man. That looks quite evil looking face. There's a bit of Lou Ferrigno in that face, man.
Yeah, if you look at the detail on the teeth here, the teeth look very good, don't you think?
There's a bit of Lou Ferrigno I can see Lou in that face.
Yeah. So that's
cool.
that's the Hulk. Yeah, that's the Hulk he's working on there. So I say he's still doing it. I mean, you can see the texture. He's still working on that. You can see all the texture, and he needs to kind of smooth out if you look at it there. So just going through that. This is someone called Crimson Collectibles. This popped up the other day. So this is their cable. So they're doing a quarter scale cable. Again, this is.
Have they made anything I know, Alex?
No. This is I personally not heard of them before, and this is the first piece I've heard of them. So
I remember having an argument. With somebody online about cable because I always found the Bowen cables too youthful.
Yeah.
I remember saying to somebody that it's, like the statues are great, the Bowen statues are fantastic, but his face always looks a little too youthful to me. He needs to be a little hardened. You know what I mean? He's sort of like he's meant to be veteran-like, battle-ready-like. He shouldn't look baby-face really.
No.
And people were like, "Oh no, he's not drawn that way." And all this. I was like, "Listen, every fucking Cable comic I've read, that's how he looks."
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, I think they're still looking for feedback, and they're still looking to make differences on the Cable. So I mean, this is the one they got so far, and I think that looks quite decent. You know, I think it looks quite good.
Yeah, this looks all right. You can't. It's hard to tell from this level of picture, but it looks better, definitely better than the Bowen sort of babyface shit I've seen.
Well, it comes
similar
with two
pose,
heads.
though,
It comes with the head where he's got the because he's got that disease, hasn't he? That's why he's got the metal arm.
Yeah, he's got that fucking techno disease, and he's got that techno virus.
So basically, this is the Cable. This is the whole piece there. So I think he's standing on a Sentinel, which is a bit weird because the Sentinel looks well out of scale. So that's the only problem there. And I also think that with the design, with this design, I just think that if he's holding that Sentinel head in his hand, it should probably be the head that's been ripped off the one he's standing on. And then there's like a smiling
potentially,
face. There's like a smiling face there as well.
Cable's one of my favourite characters. I like Cable a lot.
Big fucking gun. So you've got the option to either have the gun up or the gun to the front.
Yeah, the gun out. That's nice, man. I agree with you, though. The Sentinel sizes are a bit off.
Yeah, the Sentinel's a bit off, and then I think as well.
Massive guns, isn't he, Cable?
Yeah, if there was a gun that big, that would weigh like 100 kilos. It would be so heavy. The gun, you wouldn't be able to hold it that way.
It's going to be very.
Also,
it's going to be very hard to hold that in there.
Even if you could hold it that way, as soon as you pull the trigger, that's going to have some kickback to it.
Smack you straight in the face.
Yeah. This is a Conan bust. I always forget this guy's name.
Fuck, really? I thought that was a picture. I thought that was a picture of Arnold.
This is a bust. This is the guy who he does all the Stallone pieces. He's really a big Stallone fan, and his name is his initials are EM, and I'll find it on Facebook in a minute. But his name's like Egion Mahalo or something. I can't remember now. I've got to look it up. But this is a bust he's done, life-size bust of Conan. He's also doing the 1/3 Rocky, which looks really good. No, 1/3 Rambo, sorry, which looks really good. And he's done a load of like Rockies and things before. He did the Rocky 4 piece for Hollywood Collectibles. So I mean, he's yeah.
That bust looks fucking crazy.
Really nice, because I think the thing is as well. I had this conversation with a sculptor the other day actually, and he sent me some images of an Arnold he's working on, and I just said to him, like, for some reason Arnold is really difficult to capture. When people make statues and things, it just doesn't. I don't know. They just can't capture him very well. But this looks
I don't know, man. I've got to disagree. I mean, I think you've got like 2 or 3 different Arnie pictures, and there is definitely Arnie in there. I can definitely see Schwarzenegger in there.
Oh no, I'm not talking about this one.
They're as good as likenesses from Sideshow as I've seen, to be honest.
This one, no, this one's spot on. I'm just saying that in the past,
yeah, that's a different level. That's different
level. My Sideshow pieces that I've had all 3 of the premium formats Terminators, and I've had the Predator Dutch piece, and I think out of the 3, the Dutch is probably the better one with the face, but then it's still something missing. Still something missing from it.
The original Conan that they did was really good. The Barbarian, that was a good one.
The problem, it does look good, but the problem is it just looks really small.
I know it's small, but the likeness is there. Yeah. The likeness is good.
Yeah. All right. So the next piece, this is the Imaginary Mark Green Goblin.
This fucking guy's on a different level. This guy.
Yeah, this is painted by. We mentioned him a few times. So this is painted by James. We can never remember his name, but TCE is his surname, and I think
we remember his name. We with our Western tongue, it's not always easy to pronounce. It's either Teke or Tice.
I think because we said it was Tice, and we got told it was like Tesay or something like that. But this is there's the 2 heads.
Ridiculous.
This one's the classic head.
That's one. Do you want me to tell you something? That's one of the best painted fucking heads I've ever seen.
Oh, it's very well done. Really well done, and I cannot wait to see this piece. I mean, that guy. The only thing is, I've had a conversation with the owner from Imaginarium Arts, and I basically said to him, "Do you think that your factory can replicate this?" Because James is one of the best painters I've seen. He works with Darren Ong, who's another guy who's
best in the world.
Darren, I think I may get this wrong, but Darren, I believe, was the guy who.
Let me tell you something now.
What's that?
I've never seen such an impressive Green Goblin. Never.
Yeah.
Never ever.
I do quite like the original life-size bust.
And this head pisses. I'd rather have this head than the whole of that fucking piece. I'd rather have that head. That is just ridiculous. I even like the weird one. The other one.
Yeah, this one's a classic one. Sorry, this one here is like apparently this is like a hybrid head. So this is like a mixture of a few different art pieces of art. This one is a classic head. The only thing with this classic head is I think with the classic Green Goblin, he should be a bit more. His eyes should be white and his teeth should be white. I don't think he's all dirtied up in
yeah, maybe, but but you see that I like that because that gives it a little bit more realism. Them colours.
Yeah. But I think
that's more real life. Them colours there.
Sorry, yeah, we've seen images of the actual piece, There's been a few that's been put on Facebook, but there's been a few others that have come out which we've been sent, and the piece is looking quite decent. I mean, it's coming together very nicely. So can't wait to see that in full.
Can't wait to see this.
Icon Studios, and this is, I think, Chris Pixel was working on this.
Wow.
So this is his version of Sabretooth.
Wow.
Also, Chris Pixel. Sorry, I know there's more guys involved. I can remember his names. I'm afraid I'm really terrible with names. I need to get a notepad and write all this shit down because I'm really bad. Basically, they Mr. Sinister is their project as well, Icon Studios, which them heads last week.
So wait. All right, so the guy that's making this Sabretooth is making the Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
That Sabretooth looks fucking brilliant.
Oh, it looks amazing.
That looks amazing.
This looks like I'm going to say it because this looks like the best Sabretooth out there. This looks. I look all the texture in the suit.
Claws.
I'm going to have to say this. I mean, probably upset a few people. I think this looks better than the Sideshow one. And also, there's a few customs I've seen, and I think this one, if this comes out painted really, really well, this would be up there. This would be really good. And the base as well looks really nice, really chunky.
Yeah, you need to find. We need to get hold of one of these, Alex. We need to get hold of one of these because Sabretooth's quite an important character to me.
Yeah, well, if you got some cash, you can buy one. Then the next piece is this is the one.
How much is it?
I don't know. I think it's like $900, $1,000. I'll find out.
Did you say 1/3 scale?
This is Ryu 1/3, yeah.
Sabretooth's not 1/3, is it? It's quarter
scale, yeah. But the funny thing is showing this picture now, this was totally unplanned. But Sabretooth is in the background there. They're using that as a reference. And then also they've got the Arnold in the background as well, which is quite funny. But this is the 1/3 Ryu, and I think this looks really good. I think this looks a lot better than the Akuma. I think this looks much better. But I won't.
It looks. I love it. Why is there Sabretooth in the background, dude? What the fuck's Sabretooth doing in the background?
Pass. And that looks like the Sideshow Sabretooth as well. That looks like the Sideshow exclusive Sabretooth, doesn't it? Really, yeah, I don't know. They must be
using it for anatomy purposes, no?
Yeah, I always reference. Yeah, it's for reference. I don't know what for. But yeah, as I say, they've got the Arnold there for reference. But I think this Ryu is coming along really, really nicely. I think, as I say, I do think this is going to look better than the Akuma. I think it looks really good.
It looks amazing.
This is the Reptile, which comes out on Monday for pre-order. So this is the 1/3 Reptile. This is going to have a few different poses. So you've got the hands with the spit. You've got the reptile head with the hands without spit. If you look at his right, so on the left, you can see he's holding something. That's his mask.
Yeah, I know. It's his mask. Yeah.
So, and then you've got this other angle,
That's
but there's also there's a skull head as well that comes with this.
Yeah, the base lights up though, doesn't it? It's an LED base.
The base lights up with like a subtle green as well. I mean, again, this piece looks really good as well.
Pop Culture Shock, man, they're not pissing about. I'm telling you now. Everybody thinks Sideshow is stepping up their game, but Pop Culture Shock, they've woken up too, and they're putting some serious stuff out.
Well, I don't think Pop Culture Shock ever went to sleep. It's just they take a lot of naps because they take so fucking long to release their shit. But yeah, with Pop Culture Shock, it's literally from the day you place your order, you're going to wait 2 years for your piece. That's what I found out anyway. So yeah, I'm really impressed with that piece. It looks great, and I mean, I've got the Sub-Zero, I've got the Scorpion, and yeah, this looks great. I don't know if I'm going to order though. I've got to hold back a little bit. Right.
To be honest with you, I don't personally. Although I think that ninja look She-Ra. Although that ninja looks good, Looks like one of the better ninjas, to be honest. I still think, you know, it's about pairings, isn't it? If you've got Scorpion and you've got Sub-Zero, really, how many ninjas do you need, for fuck's sake? Like, especially 1/3. They're monsters, man. They're 30, what are they, 35 inches? What are they height-wise?
No. They're actually quite displayable. They're very displayable. The Sub-Zero and the Scorpion are labelled at 27 inches tall by 12 inches deep by 12 inches wide is what they're labelled at. So they're quite displayable.
Perfect. That's DTOF, man. That's DTOF shelf. That's perfect.
No. So with that in mind, they're quite nice to display. They're quite a nice size. You got to remember the poses are not too dynamic. They're quite museum-like. And then also because of the characters they are.
Yeah, but that's smart. That's smart business sense from PCS.
Yeah, I know, definitely, because then when you look at the some of the Prime 1 Batman pieces that I've ordered, that's not going to go in a DTOF. It's about, I think it's 35 inches tall, or 33 inches tall. So it's massive. So that's going to be fun when I get that in to figure out where the hell it's going to go. Then you got She-Ra. So this is going to go with the. I think that goes with that Masters. She-Ra. So basically, I think this is quite a cool piece. But again, it's not something I would buy.
I would buy it. I'd buy it for all the wrong, perverted, disgusting reasons. I was so hot for She-Ra, man. Oh.
I wonder whether Sideshow would consider to do, going along with their line, their She-Ra would be really good. I do really like that Sideshow line. I think that looks really great, and I think I think they got. I think that line. I'm trying to think of who they would do next, though. But anyway, there's loads of characters they can do. But,
fucking Hordak and all that is all from She-Ra, isn't it?
Well, yeah, there is a Hordak being made by PCS. Yeah. So next piece.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is like that's the line, isn't it? It's Hordak and that guy with the eyes that pop out of his head.
Yeah. And the squid guy, the leech guy, isn't that's She-Ra?
Yeah, that's She-Ra, the leech guy, sticky face with the green toy used to stick on your bath.
The big hairy
in his back, and he used to squirt water out of his mouth.
The big hairy guy. That's She-Ra as well.
Yeah, that's it. No.
I don't know what the name is. I can't remember.
What is this, Sagat?
Yeah, basically, I don't know. I'm not sure who's made this. It could be. What they called Court Masters. It could be, but I might be wrong. This one just basically, when I was flicking through before I came on the chat, this is one of the ones I picked up on. So that was the 3D image, and this is actually printed. So this looks really nice. So that's that there, and then if you go, what do you think? Can you hear me? You still there? Got a bit quiet, George.
Yeah, I can hear you. Glitchy as fuck at my end. Google Plus is quite difficult. People just have to bear with me on my responses because you sound like R2D2 with a cock in his mouth.
And there's that picture there. Can you see that? What do you think of that?
I'm not sure about that, to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think I like the. I mean, it's very from a combat point of view. Obviously, my background in combat sport. That's pretty good. Left hand up, right hand there. That's pretty spot on, perfect anatomy, great form. But as a statue, I'm not too sure. I dig it. I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Well, I quite like it.
I like it. I like it.
I would have thought you were well up for that with your. I would have thought you were doing well up for that with your Street Fighter collection coming along.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is that once you start getting into a specific line, it really is not about just Street Fighter pieces. It's about PCS Street Fighter pieces. I don't want any other shit. I want their stuff because the scales are on, the poses are similar, the bases are similar. you know what I mean, as a collector, that's sort of like my bread and butter stuff. I don't just want to mix and match like, you know, like I've had some sort of stroke halfway through my collection and forgot what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, you want it all to match.
Yeah, I mean, I see what they've gone with this. I mean, I definitely like the pose on it, man. I like the pose on it. I'm
Yeah,
spitting
I
those
don't know. I
legs on
like
them.
the
You want to be
poses
struck
very
by
much.
them legs.
Yeah, you break. This is the Hot Toys 7-foot Batman.
Oh, wicked.
No, it's crazy. I
Lovely.
mean, it's oh yeah, it's insane. I mean,
Dude,
apparently, I
all
don't
that sort
know.
of stuff. What are you meant to do with that? Stick it out,
Um,
like to guard your house when you're on holiday.
I don't know. I mean, I'd be more tempted if it was like a 7, no, not 7 foot, but you know, like a 5 foot, whatever. Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. I prefer that for sure. But yeah.
I bet you would do and all, you dirty bastard. I bet you would. I can
Oh,
hear you explaining to your missus while you're sleeping on my couch.
well, she would understand. Yeah, I think she would understand that. Michelle Pfeiffer's on my list anyway.
It's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like.
Yeah, no, it is. It would probably be exactly what it looks like. I wouldn't even be able to hide it. So next one is basically another
No,
shot.
I mean that's neat. I'm not. I gotta say I'm not digging that bat symbol on his chest, man. I'm just not
Yeah.
digging that at all.
Well, the funny thing
really
is
don't like
if you look on the bottom right of that picture, you can see there's a normal Hot Toy. You see it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So this is you're going to see this on Friday, aren't you?
What's that? About $8 grand?
9, I think.
Yeah,
And then again, it'll cost
I
you.
might go see it Thursday night. I'm trying to convince my wife to go see
Yeah.
the midnight showing Thursday night. So,
Come and pick me up. I'll go see it
well,
with you.
technically speaking, 12 a.m. Huh?
Come and pick me up. I'll go see it with you.
What?
Come and pick me up. I'll go see it with you.
Yeah.
Like we did with Ultron, man. We'll do the midnight showing down here. Next piece is the Sideshow Collectibles new Call of the Dead piece. What's the name? Synopsis? Cleopsis. Synopsis. Eater of the Dead.
Cleopsis, man.
Yeah.
Cleopsis.
This is like an Egyptian sort of version. It looks like. So basically, going through this. I do really like the Sideshow's take on their own line. I do think they've got some really great pieces within the Court of the Dead line, but as a collector, I'm just not really going to go there because I've got too many lines as it is. So I'm going to be staying well.
Do you want me to tell you the problem that I foresee with this line?
What's
Let me
that?
tell you the problem I have personally with it, right? Why I wouldn't buy it is because one, it has no nostalgic basis for me to collect it whatsoever. Yeah. They're nice statues, they're really nice statues, but they don't mean nothing to me. And I don't really buy anything that doesn't mean something to me. Pretty much everything I have in this room is a childhood sort of thing. I don't really have anything just because it looks nice. And any so-called grails or pieces I've ever owned in my life, which I have, I've always sold them. Just because I've been like, oh, that's a great deal, I'm going to buy it, and I've bought it, and I've been like, I don't even like that character. I don't even like that piece. You know what I mean? Why have I got it? And then they don't last long. 6 months are gone. My problem with this, from a personal perspective, is that I think the statues are amazing. I really do. But they don't have any groundwork for me to want to invest in because I'm not attached to any of it, A. And B, I'm a bit scared because Sideshow could get bored with this shit and start something else halfway through this line. They could easily just stop and just do something else, drop everything, you know what I mean, and move on. And I don't actually.
I think they've invested quite a lot into it, and I think they are selling very well. So basically, they're doing.
I don't think they are selling very well because they're never sold out of these pieces.
Well, that's because
the edition size for your own line is a fucking disgrace. They're 2,000-3,000. It's a fucking disgrace because you know what I mean. You should try and give the collector a little bit of something back and say, all right, well, we'll do like 1,000 and see how they go, but they don't. They've got, I mean, what's the edition size of this?
I don't think it's announced yet. But the thing is, you got to remember as well is no, it's not announced yet. It's a new piece. It's not even out yet. They did a to be confirmed thing, won't they? But you got to remember as well, didn't they do that with the Queen of the Dead, where they added an extra 500 on?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying to you. That's what I mean. That's just you've started your own lineup. You're not paying any license fees. You're not paying anything else. Everything is yours. It's all your profit. So what do? You slap everybody in the face and say, "Yeah, this is 3,000," or what the fuck you doing?
I'm pretty sure it was
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Queen of the Dead, where they basically they had it a number, and then all of a sudden it went up, and then people complained, and then they said sorry, there was like an administrational error, and then they kind of changed it.
Well, that's probably what's happening with Pop Culture Shock at the moment. They seem to be having lots of admin errors with their edition sizes. Got one number on the base, one number on the box. You know what I mean? All different numbers coming out on exclusive and player twos and all sorts of shit going on. I don't know what's happening, but it's quite. I've got a few pieces from Pop Culture Shock. I don't really give a shit about the edition size personally, but I'm pretty sure that if somebody buys a piece because edition size is important, it definitely is on my list of importance. So it's not exactly irrelevant, but some people it's very important. And if, for example, it says 100 pieces, yet you've given people 150 or 200, that's just not fucking acceptable, Alex. It's not acceptable. Sorry.
I remember you mentioning this, but I don't know. I've not seen it myself. But you were saying before that there was I can't remember what the piece was now, but you said there was a piece where on the website it said there was 200 edition size, and then when it was released there was 250. What was it? Goku?
It's happened apparently a lot of times. I've got it from good authority that it was the Goken, it was the Balrog, and now the battered Ryu, the beaten up Ryu, the bruises one. I watched a review the other day where the guy had on the base, I think it said like 150 pieces. So it was like number 54, 150 pieces, and then on the box it said on the box it said 150 pieces, and on the base it said 200 pieces. So it's just something is not calculating very well, and it's coming across very, very shady. So they need to get a fucking grip on what's going on here, because you know what I mean, you've got to be very careful when you're doing stuff like this, because I'm telling you this now, if the edition size for any of my stuff that arrives is not the number that I get, I'll be phoning Pop Culture Shock, and I will be demanding some degree of refund for mis-selling. Not because I care about the edition size, but it's just out of principle. Because you can't continue to do this to people. You have to be a bit more reasonable, and you have to have your numbers in line. If you're going to say there's 200, then there's 200. That's it. That's what you've stated. Otherwise, don't state it. Do what Sideshow do. Just put to be decided, say nothing, and then put the number at the end. You can't have it both ways, dude. You can't be, well, this is exclusive and it's 100 made, and then, oh, I'm sorry, we're going to give you another 100, so it's 200. Because some people, they're paying that extra money, they want that exclusivity, and you're not giving it to them. It's not acceptable. All right. I will be asking. When my Kota Khan arrives, if it's 201 instead of 200 edition size, I will be saying I want a partial refund for mis-selling.
Well, we'll see how that happens then.
Dagnamit, I will be. But you see, the thing is, it's very difficult for people because the information is not always there. So, for example, you buy like Ryu, the battered version, and it says an edition size, and then all of that information is completely stripped from online, so you can't find it anymore. So then when you're trying to find out what the edition was to begin with, it's very hard to find.
Well, it's not like Sideshow where they have the archive. They take all their stuff
Don't get me wrong, I don't care, but I think there's a...
Yeah, I mean, if they're saying it's something and it comes out as something else, of course. Anyway, so with this piece, I mean, we'll go across here.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Like during my rant, that's exactly what I'm trying to say, and it's the same with any. I mean, this piece looks really nice. This Cleopsis, I think it looks. I think their last few, I think the Executioner and the Woman that's just come out, they look really nice. I mean, they do really look exceptional pieces. I just think I think the edition size is a little bit of a greedy slap in the face for me personally. I think they should have done 1,000 pieces and that's it, or they should have done 500 exclusive and 1,000 of a regular piece or something. That should be it on every single piece. I think this is a bit too greedy for me. I think they should have been a bit smarter about it.
Cool.
Only my opinion. I'm not always right.
All right, so carry on with this piece.
Well, you eating an apple or something? What are you doing?
No, I just got chocolate cake. So there's the two heads there. So you got the masked and the unmasked heads.
I love the masked head, dude. The masked head is awesome.
Yeah.
It's well ancient Egypt, that innit? It's clever.
Oh yeah, that's
Cleopsis, so it's like Cleopatra,
yeah.
and it's got an Egypt feel to it. Very good, very clever.
And then you got all the scarab beetles on the base as well.
Ah, wicked. So there's a little bit of a rip off from Cleopatra, and then a rip off from the Mummy. They're just like they're taking everything, aren't they?
Why not? Then they, in time for the season 2 of Daredevil, they've done the Daredevil Punisher print, the Sideshow.
Nice print, yeah. That's pretty sweet.
I do actually miss my Deadpool versus Sideshow diorama. That was my first Sideshow piece, and I do actually really miss.
Yeah, that was a good piece. That was nice. Strange though, because you had the regular, and the regular had like a bigger and better base on it.
I think the regular's better, and I still like the regular more than the exclusive. I think it's a better piece.
The exclusive is like a little step or something.
It's a corner of a roof. Then you got Hot Toys have released the Wonder Woman.
That's it.
So I mean, it looks really good. I mean, their faces are just absolutely ridiculous. Their faces look great. I mean, if Sideshow basically made a piece and it had one of these heads on it, it would be phenomenal. And I wouldn't care if it was made from PVC. I wouldn't give a fuck if it looked like that. And then all the hair.
Me too. I got to agree actually. Yeah. But they, I mean, they're the standard as far as I'm concerned on head sculpt. It's, Hot Toys are the standard. They're the ones to try and beat. And good luck, because they do some exceptional work.
Mm. So that's all the pieces
you were like, all this.
Yeah, so that's all the pieces you get with that. So basically, I mean, it's quite funny because Geo and I never really got into Hot Toys. I mean, normally it's like, you either you go into Hot Toys, and we kind of went off and went into the statues, and kind of some people go into the Hot Toys and then venture into statues and collect both. We kind of jumped right over the Hot Toys and went straight into statues. So it's a shame, really.
Well, I had 1/6 scale stuff, but I didn't have any Hot Toy stuff. It weren't my thing, really. You know what I'm like with posable stuff, man. That's just a reason to break things for me. I will snap things if I have to start. I mean, I struggle with statues. You know what I mean? That's why I have everything behind glass. That's to protect it from my clumsy self.
Well, that's what happened with me trying to put together Kylo Ren the other day, and we did it the other time with the Deadpool Sideshow piece. Between the two of us, we struggled a lot. I mean, the Deadpool review, if we left all the film together, it would have been about an hour of us like twiddling our thumbs and just trying to figure out how to pose it. But yeah, so this is the Carnage versus Spider-Man and Iron Man by Sean Yer, and basically this is the latest update on that. So this is coming together really nice again, and he's improved the feet because the feet looked a bit chicken-like last time. I think, and also the way that you can see the base and see they're kind of coming out the floor. I quite like that, so it doesn't take up a lot of room with all the legs dangling down. Really, I think this piece is great. I mean, I'm a huge Carnage fan, so definitely would like to pick up one of these. I'll have to find
I would like to see that trailing leg further back. If you go back to two pictures before, and you look at the frontal view, not that one, that doesn't look bad from there. But if you look at the front, it looks like the legs are strange. I would like to see that left leg about 2 steps further back, so he's like almost lunging up that step. and he's holding on to them. I think
I see what you mean.
that would look a little more. I think that would look a little bit more natural. That left leg and the way his hip is twisted, it doesn't look normal. It doesn't look natural. It doesn't look anatomically correct. It looks a bit like he's sort of going, hey, you know, like the Greek dancing, hey, like that. Like he's raising his knee up in the air in front of him.
No, I see what you mean. I mean, it also looks a bit. If you put the trailing leg a bit more back, it looks a bit more like in motion, really, doesn't it? Right. So.
Yeah. Like he's basically dragging them, pushing off his right knee and dragging them up. That's how. That's my.
Now it's like now he's kind of like, you know, hey, pose, say cheese, and he's like, hey, yeah, come on guys, smile.
Yeah.
Here you go, got those there. This is the Abdel Cole Zion Arts Silver Surfer. It's just quite. I mean, with this one, I just found it very, very similar to the Sideshow one.
It's really in it with a twisted torso and the twist on the board. It is actually, isn't it?
Very, very similar to the Sideshow one. And then you've got the base there, which he's done that. So it looks really cool because of the chrome. The base looks really cool. But I don't know. I just find it too much like the Sideshow one there.
I don't. I've got to be honest. I still haven't seen a Silver Surfer that I like. I still don't like any of them. All the ones, even the Sideshow one, I don't like it. I don't rate it at all. So I think the best versions I've seen are the Bowens. To be fair,
the ones that look like little Oscars.
I definitely want to see the painted Bowen version, the standard painted one where the Meteor Galactus bite out of the back of it with the lava inside. I think that's what I want to see.
Yeah. All right. So and then you got the Magneto, which. This is on the Sentinel base where it's been split open. Which I think,
what?
The Magneto with the Sentinel base where it's kind of split open there.
I can't hear it.
You see that?
Yeah, that's lovely.
All right, so you got that one there.
That's really nice. That
base that's going to be huge because that Magneto was pretty big already, I think. So now with that base,
I love that. That's well cool. That is.
Yeah, I mean it all kind of lights up.
So
and
cool.
You know, the right eye or the left, his left eye is all flickering. That'd be quite cool. Shall we zoom in or something? See that?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it looks amazing. I've got to say, I love to see that when it's painted. Those blues and purples and reds of Mysterio. Yeah, it's going to look amazing.
Magneto.
Really, I'm quite impressed to see that. Who's that? Who did this?
This is Iron Arts again.
They did some great shit, them lot.
There's the back there, with him hovering.
Yeah.
The side view. This again is Iron Arts. This is Optimus Prime. This is done by I think Ramal Chapra, who done the Deadpool sculpt. So you got the Optimus Prime there. There's close up there. I'm not sure if that's light. It's going to light up there. I'm hoping so. Right, then you've got this is a project which he's doing, which is the to go with the Deadpool on Throne and also with the Sideshow Deadpool. He's doing the Deadpool family. Where you going? Where you going?
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so this goes with that. To be honest with you, I mean, I think it's a cool idea, but the problem is that Deadpool piece is massive already, and I just don't know how you're going to be able to display that. You know, with that piece anyway. I think it'll be really hard to display.
Well, you're gonna need a lot of room, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, I've got the Deadpool on a table which is pretty much, I think it's 60 centimeters squared, and it takes up pretty much a whole table. So it's going to take up a lot of room. Then you've got you got it then posed with the Sideshow piece. So that's what it will look like with the Sideshow piece. You see that there?
Yeah.
So that's what it will be like with the Sideshow piece.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So you're looking at around. Yeah. So you're looking at around the same height of the top of per hair. So you're talking about 21 inches tall.
Yeah. So that's the idea there. Then he's printed off his Joker piece, which we saw this a few weeks ago. He's already. I mean, he don't stand around. He prints them off really quickly. So this is the Joker piece there.
This geezer ain't playing about, is he?
There you go. There's the Joker on the base there. There's one from above. Another one there.
It looks big, man. But that guy next behind it, it looks really big.
Yeah, it does look big.
Yeah, man.
And then there's the head there. So
after our little input on the centre of the base, man, that piece is looking killer now.
Oh yeah, we mentioned to put the Batman cowl there, and went away and liked the idea. Basically, this is like a little teaser for the Imaginary Art Mephisto. Sorry, I said Mysterio there as well. You said Mysterio earlier. Yeah, this is Mephisto.
Didn't say Mysterio, Mephisto, man.
No, you said Mysterio when you were talking about Magneto. So this is Mephisto. This is going to be a really nice piece. Watch it back. This is a really nice piece. I mean, this has got very good team behind it, very good art direction, and very good sculptors involved. I don't know if they've announced who's who, so I'm not going to. But very, very good. Definitely watch out for that one. I mean, that's going to be great. Really great.
I got to say this though. Doesn't it look like doesn't it look like he's sort of going selfie?
yeah. Then the Sandman by XM Studios, that went up for pre-order last week. So I don't know if it's sold out. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But that went up for pre-order. This is a teaser for the Iron Spider from XM Studios. So these are some teasers for that. All in time for the Civil War.
Perfect.
So I'm sure that will have it in there. Then we got quite a lot of pictures of the XM Thor, which I've got to say that George and I weren't really a fan of the XM4. Just like I'm not really a fan of the pose. I just think it looks a bit like a wrestler or like some cheesy, just like some cheesy 80s pose. But I don't know.
Dude,
go through.
Click back. Go back a picture. Go back a picture.
That is it. One.
Not forward. Backwards.
That's the first picture.
Go back. That's why. That's why when you do the Sandman and you do Iron Spider and then you do, I mean, the stuff that they're doing is so new age.
Yeah.
It's so new style, and this looks like they've gone back fucking 10 years. This looks like Bowen. This looks like the original Bowen stuff. That could be a 1/6 scale Bowen, and I'll tell you this: if it was, Bowen would have done it better.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just that's the problem. You can't you can't have an average piece anymore. It's just not gonna. It's not gonna happen. XM.
They're throwing loads. They're throwing.
Crazy.
Yeah, they're throwing loads of.
Crazy.
Vulture looks great. They're throwing loads of options at it because I mean, as you can see, he's got the spinning hammer. He's got he hasn't got a helmet on here. Here he's got a helmet. He's got a hammer normal. I mean, they are throwing loads of options that way. Got the writing on there.
Yeah.
Spinning. I just don't like the point. I'm not a fan of the point. Maybe if they had a switch out hand for the point bit, but. Spinning there.
Also, the hammer. If you look at the hammer, they've got a switch out. They've got the hammer in that hand there.
No,
go back a couple.
That was the other hand. Oh yeah. Okay, that's actually well, it's still a bit.
There you are.
Yeah, it's still a bit like he's reading the hammer though. He's like, what does it say again?
What does it say?
Yeah, what did that say?
Is this me? I don't know, man. I think in this regard, I think that XM are a victim of their own success.
Yeah.
I think that their pieces that they're doing, the pose are so original, and the work they're doing is so amazing that this piece, you know, a few years ago would have been, yes, I must have this piece, but now it's a bit like, really, it seems a bit dated, it seems a bit backwards. I mean, Bowen did that spinning the hammer thing, you know, 7-8 years ago.
Maybe
You know what I
longer.
mean?
Maybe
Yeah,
longer.
maybe longer. And have you seen that action? Have you seen that Bowen action pose Thor? It's an amazing piece, better than this piece.
Yeah. Well, Bowen.
Better, I'm sorry.
I mean,
Bowen
was amazing. I mean, if some of those Bowens were in quarter scale, I mean, yeah, I mean, in 6 scale they're great, but if they were in quarter scale, I mean, I would have bought a load of them.
But tell me that you don't look at this XM4 and you don't say to yourself, it looks like something Bowen made 10 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what I see.
No, it does.
And I think that's why. You know, you look at the Sandman, the Vulture, Electro, everything else.
No, I agree. Then
you your own success when you do really unique, different things, move everybody forward, take a step back, everybody notices.
Yeah, this is the XM Black Cat. So this is a piece on that.
Yeah, but I mean, again, look at that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. That's a totally unique concept. That's a great concept.
Beautiful. Oh, that's really nice. Really nice. And I think that would sell well because I mean, you know. Oh, hello.
Hey.
That was going to be a surprise. That one. Oh no, I ruined it. So basically, I mean, this is a really cool piece, and I mean, they're just leading up and they're building up, and they're doing it in quite a good way, where they're building up into basically to do Spider-Man. You know. They're releasing all the characters, apart from the you know, the way that most other companies would do it. Most other companies would release a Spider-Man first. They're releasing everyone else and then releasing Spider-Man, which I think is quite a good way of doing it. To be honest, there's enough Spider-Man at the moment. Wait for that all to die down and then release your own a bit later on. Then you've got the
and I'd be interested. And I'd be to know how many the edition size are on that Spider-Man.
Yeah,
because I reckon it'll be 999, just like everything else.
Apparently, they're not allowed to go above 999.
Well, that's good. That's what everybody. That's how it should be.
Yeah. Then you got the Beta Ray Bill. So this piece looks great. I mean, Beta Ray Bill was a pretty cool character. Right. I mean, I can't remember the comic number, but he was in a comic story which I think was 2 or 3 comics long, and it was the Ballad of Beta Ray Bill. And he fights with Thor and beats up Thor basically. And,
are you talking about the Stormbreaker comic?
It's called the Ballad of Beta Ray Bill. And then basically what happens is he beats Thor, and Odin says his world is in trouble, and he needs something to help him fight against whoever's like destroying his world. And he fights against Thor, and Odin says whoever wins keeps the hammer, and he beats Thor, and then Odin says, you know, Mjolnir's yours, and he won't take it. He's sort of like because he's like a good guy. He says, oh no, you know, it's not mine. I think he looks at the thing about where it says whoever holds his power holds the power of Thor or whatever. He looks at it and then he gives it back. So Odin makes him Stormbreaker. Oh no, sorry, not Odin. The trolls or something make it, don't they? But yeah, really cool.
The bottom line, but your story is your story is fairly accurate, other than the fact that you're being slightly favourite towards Beta Ray Bill. He was put in an environment to fight for the hammer, and it was basically like what Ronda Rousey talks about her mum putting her in foreign gyms against like everybody else. So he was in an environment where he had all the advantages and Thor had all the disadvantages, and he won. Odin put Thor into a battle that was like very much the odds were against him winning, and he didn't win.
Oh, they fought in an area where it's like basically the end of Attack of the Clones, where it's all lava everywhere.
Right, whatever area it is, I know it favoured Beta Ray Bill. It did not favour Thor, so Beta Ray Bill wins and obviously doesn't take the hammer. I hope they're going to do something with that hammer, because that's not Stormbreaker. It doesn't look like that.
That looks like the that looks like the kind of Joker hammer.
No, it looks like fucking what we used to do when we were in design technology. That's a bad hammer. That's not a good hammer. That's not what it looks like.
Yeah. But no, the hammer's well off.
That looks like a big wooden mallet.
That looks like the one when you're going camping.
I think that's just been stuck on there quickly, but I mean the rest of it.
Yeah, you're going camping and you're fucking hammering your pegs down. Put your tent up.
Because Stormbreaker actually looks like a conventional hammer, doesn't it?
It's kind of like bullets, isn't it? Like bullet
What are
tips.
you laughing at?
No, it's like bullet tips, isn't it, on either side, I think. But
I do love it though.
But no, it looks great. I mean,
I do love it.
I think that'd be a really nice piece. I think the edition size.
I love the pose.
I think the edition size on that would be quite low because it's not really a well-known character. Unless you're like I think they were going to make an appearance in one of the Thor movies, but it never really happened. That would have been awesome.
I'm telling you this now. I want that.
Yeah.
I want that. I'm all over that. I want that pre-order.
This basically is just because people were going to say, you know, the Sideshow Spider-Man is going to be hollow, it's going to be light, and the pegs and this and whatever else. This is Mo Bear, basically Astronaut Bear on YouTube. He had some damage on his one, so he got a new body sent through, and as requested, he was told to smash it, asked to smash it. He said he hit it basically this to show how the pegs are.
That's what you're talking about.
And this is how solid it is. But then the next one, he hit this apparently 4 times with a hammer, 4 or 5 times with a hammer, for it to do that. And
he clearly wasn't using Stormbreaker then.
No, well, maybe he was using the Stormbreaker on that XM piece.
Rubber mallet.
Using the wooden mallet on it, yeah. But basically, I mean, so this is just to show that there is a solid peg in this piece. And
that is no fucking joke, that peg.
But no, really good of sort of
big peg.
Yeah, really good of mode to sort of show those pictures, so it's awesome.
Solid, man. I told you that Spider-Man's heavy, bro. I told you. I didn't think it would be. I thought it would be all heavy around the torso, around the abs and the shoulders and the heads, up that end. Because you look at the way it's posed and you think, yeah, the legs will be hollow. But it's fucking solid. It was well heavy.
This is XM got like an award. So the Singapore Enterprise, Medal of Honor, Singapore Enterprise Medal of Honor. So the top 100 trusted SMEs, and they got that from the government. So that's a quite good achievement, especially within kind of our limited community. So to get recognised for them is really good. Well done to XM there. What do you think?
Congrats, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's
what you want. Definitely what you want.
So that's actually all of the pictures. That was the last one, just finishing up on that one. So now we're going to infinity. There we go, stop that. And where are we? Alright, so you can't see me now because I've turned my camera around. Can you see me? Right. Basically, what we're going to do now is we like for time.
I have no idea. It's 6:15. We're all right.
Yeah, you're right for time. Okay. Well, what we do now is basically because last week we did like a DC, like a Marvel versus DC tournament, which was recommended to us by Kevin and Elena, which was quite a good idea. We quite enjoyed it. Had quite a lot of fun doing that. Then I got all jealous because Geo collects, basically he collects comics, and I collect movie pieces. So I got a bit jealous. So what I had to do was go away, and now we're going to do a 80s action movie tournament. So we've got basically 32. I need a pen. Got like 32 action movies. Oh, there's one there.
You got a graphic?
I've got something, but then I can't update it, which is a bit shit. So what I've got is, so what we'll do is we'll go through the tournament, and what we'll do is, I don't know whether this is actually going to work, but we'll try. So
what are we trying to pick the greatest 80s action movie?
yeah, but what we're trying to do it as is not the best movie. It's the best action movie, which is different. You know, there'll be a few movies in there which are very good movies. You know, really good movies and considered very good movies.
Rocky.
But then when you look into them, there are action movies.
It's over. I just said it. Rocky.
Well, the best action
Rocky
movies.
4. That's it. Finish. Turn off. See you later. See you next week. Rocky 4, man.
Well,
that's it.
We got to go through the fucking process, motherfucker. All right, so.
Well, you won't agree.
All right, so
you won't agree with Rocky. You fucking hate Rocky.
So, can you see that? What can you see?
I can tell you did this.
Yeah. So what you got? Well, I was at work when I did this, so don't fuck with me. So basically, what we got here is so here's the tournament here. So you can't really see that there. So what we have to do is we'll have to.
All right, we'll go side, but yeah. Go on then.
So what we do is we'll start off on the. So you got it here. So you know, left you've got. We'll start at the top and we'll go down. Yeah. Oops.
Zoom in, man. Fuck, ain't got no eagle eyes.
No,
You
well.
Mr. Magoo, motherfucker.
All right. So what we got here is we've got Aliens versus Cobra.
Cobra's in Stallone film, Cobra.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm sorry, man. I gotta go with cult classics, bro.
What are you saying?
I'm gonna say I've got to go. Personally, I've got to go with Aliens.
Yeah, I'll go with Aliens all the way, man. I'm not even going to consider Cobra. Okay, so Aliens.
That was easy enough.
Yeah, well, you know, they've kind of been seeded. Then you got Commando versus Kickboxer.
Oh shit. Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
I love that. I love Commando, man. I've got the soundtrack in when I'm in the gym training. I've got the soundtrack on my
Commando.
thing. Yeah.
All right.
You know, like you know the tune at the end. You know the tune at the end of Commando, like somewhere. You know that tune.
Yeah.
Somehow.
What we're gonna do actually, sorry,
I've got that playing.
I'm going to go onto our
It's
picture.
fucking 20 minutes long, that song.
Yeah, I'm going to go onto our picture.
What are you doing with all the screen, man? You're messing me up.
Yeah, I'm going to go for our pictures. I'll just read out which ones we've got, so it's easier because it's not a very good image. So what we got then is Commando versus Kickboxer. I'm going to go Commando. You don't have to overthink it.
Hard, man. I've got a steelbook of Kickbox. I love Kickbox.
Yeah.
There's some great lines in Kickboxing, man.
Yeah, but what's a better action movie?
Commando. Just because of that, the bit in the shed. You know when he comes out of the shed and starts killing
stick
people?
Around.
Yeah, Commandos. Commando.
All right, Commando. So then we got Lethal Weapon versus Conan.
Conan.
Conan the Barbarian, yeah?
Yeah, easy. Someone's went their wife's at the door. I don't know why she's knocking. She has keys.
Well, she just likes to mess with us, that's why. Jealous of our time together, that seems. Right, so. That is why it takes much to sleep.
Go on, carry on.
Was that your wife?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. What's wrong?
Got keys to the house as well. That's what's hilarious. So fucking
my girlfriend does that all the time. Then we've got Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior versus Roadhouse.
I love Roadhouse, man. Sorry, I got to go that. Obviously, from working on the doors for like 5 years, I got to say Roadhouse, man.
I think.
I thought you'd be bigger. Great.
Yeah, I thought Mad Max, the second one's the best one. I'm going to have to go Mad Max.
Right then, so you're going to go. So we're at a tie. So I'll give you this one. You can have it.
That means you're going to get me later. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can only get me on the stage one. You can't get me on the second stage. So Mad Max. All right, then you've got Tim Burton's Batman versus Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Well, I'm quite biased here because obviously, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is one of my favourite of the franchise. So
Yeah, I think it's the best one of the.
and you got Burt and you got Jack Nicholson. That's tough, man. Where are you going?
Well, again, it's not about the better movie; it's about the best action film.
Yeah, that's hard though, dude. I'd take them off. One of the pins were bending. I'd take them off.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I know.
So let's go away.
You tell her to go away. Good luck with that.
Yeah, you're on the chat. Can you tell her to book a slot, and you'll be back later?
You booked your time, yeah? You're gonna
I booked this time, but she said I had until 6:30, and she still comes on. Mickey Mouse crap cutting into my fucking time. All right, get back to business.
I don't know. I can't hear his glitchy R2D2 fucking.
Batman versus Indiana Jones.
Sort your Wi-Fi out.
Get out of the room.
Stop being so cheap. Buy a better Wi-Fi.
All right, go leave.
Leave the room.
Get a better broadband.
Go cook my man some dinner.
Your fans are disappointed. They can't understand what you're saying.
All right.
The
Leave.
person here is a glitchy R2D2.
Yep. All right.
You see? Yeah, I told you, don't anger her, man. Don't play.
Slam
She
the
will
door.
fucking own you, bro.
Tell her not to let the door hit her ass.
Tell me, go on. Where were we then?
Batman versus Indiana Jones.
All right, so I'm gonna say. Right, action film. I'm gonna say Batman.
All right, Batman. Next one is Empire Strikes Back versus Platoon. You hear that? Empire Strikes
Back. Fight, bro. Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
Empire Strikes Back, man.
And then the next one is Running Man versus Rambo 2.
Who seeded these? It's awful seeding.
It was quite randomized. It's quite like the thing about it.
Running Man because I love that.
Yeah, I'll go Running Man as well. The thing is about it is when I done the list, I got 100 films and I put them all together and I had to take them all out. And it was well hard to cut them out. There's so many good films. The next one is Die Hard versus Superman 2.
Dude, you made me watch Die Hard. The film fucking sucks. I literally, I mean, I watched it, and it's one of them things. I watched it too late, man. I watched it too late.
Well, I saw it when it came out, and Die Hard is great. Die Hard's an awesome film. I'm taking Die Hard. I'm not even allowed to.
Look what Alex. Look what Jenny bought me to go with Spider-Man. You see it?
What is it? A web?
It's like a glow-in-the-dark web. There's about 20 foot long.
It's meant to be like. It's meant to be this big.
Oh, yeah.
I might put it in there still. Might put like part of it up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I might put part of it. I need to get on with this for about a minute.
All right.
This is part of it.
All right. So.
Fuck yeah.
Are we doing this?
What are you saying?
Are we doing this then?
Al?
Yeah. Are we doing this or are you still talking?
Oh, shut up. What are you saying?
All right. Next one is I'm choosing Die Hard on that one anyway. Next one is Terminator versus Full Metal Jacket.
Terminator, easy. First Terminator, right?
Yeah. One of the other ones not in the 80s.
Oh, well, okay.
Then we've got the next one. Next one is The Punisher versus The Predator.
It's not even a fight. Predator wins.
Yeah. Then we got Raiders of the Lost Ark versus Highlander.
Oh, I like Highlander, man. I like Highlander. I got a little soft spot for that. Raiders is good, but after the Big Bang Theory and them saying that basically the whole film's like pointless, I have to go with Highlander.
All right, this one you're going to get upset about the seeding now. Rocky 4 versus Top Gun.
No. What was the next part?
Rocky 4 versus Top Gun.
You fucker! You did that on purpose.
No, I did not.
You did that on purpose. You stitched me up. He knows I love Top Gun though as well, man. You motherfucker!
Rocky.
You did that completely on purpose. If it was my way, those films would be the final. You son of a bitch.
It was total seeding. It was down to luck.
You are such a stitch-up artist, man. My two best films. I love those films. All right. Rocky 4 is my favourite film of all time, man. You know, so I've got to pick Rocky 4. I've watched it probably about 10,000 times.
All right, Escape from New York. Escape from New York and Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble in Little China. Love that film.
Yeah, Big Trouble in Little China is better, I think. Escape from New York is a good film, but I think overall, I prefer Big Trouble in Little China. Then you got Rambo 1 versus Scarface.
Nothing's beating this. Oh, no! Oh, no.
Rambo 1 versus Scarface.
There's a bit of Rocky 1, right? There's a bit of Rocky 1 where
Rambo.
It's meant to be like really depressing, and it's the funniest bit of any film I've ever seen. Have you seen the bit in Rambo where he's talking about being in Nam?
Yeah, well, where he's in his cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not the cave bit. The bit where he's sitting on the floor of the super in the city, wherever he is, like the little town, and he's talking about his friend who drives it, has a Cadillac at home, and he's he stepped on a landmine or something, and he blew up, and he's like,
yeah.
Oh, I want to go home. He's like, yeah, I can't find your legs. It's just like that whole bit just makes me crack up, and I don't know why. It's just Stallone, typical Stallone acting and timing. It's more comedic than it's serious.
It reminds me of some of the Rambo stuff. When I watch Universal Soldier, it seems like Dolph Lundgren's been watching a bit too much Rambo, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's brilliant. No, he's great lines. I think that's a '90s film. That is
'90s. That is '90s. We probably have to do a '90s one next time because there's so many great '90s.
All right, so I'm going to say
so many. First Blood or Scarface, better action film.
I'm going to say Rambo, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I really like Rambo first, but I mean, I've got Scarface. I've got the steelbook of it. I love Al Pacino. I love the film itself, but I'm not talking about better film. I think as an action film, I think it's hard, dude. But I'm going to go Rambo. Would you go?
I'll probably. I haven't seen Rambo in a long time, so I probably would have gone Scarface. All right, I'll let you take it then because we had the thing earlier. This one is purposely been put together. These two. This one is Masters of the Universe versus Cyborg with Van Damme. The reason why this has been put together is Cyborg is actually Cyborg is meant to be the script and the set and pieces from Masters of the Universe sequel, where they're meant to be on Eternia. So that's why I put these two together. I really like. I really have like a personal attachment to Cyborg because it was on one of the first action films I kind of was allowed to watch. And I watched it when I was must have been about 10, and just thought it was awesomeness.
We watched it when we were about 10. Yeah. Where's this you shit?
And I think with the Masters of the Universe one, they just didn't really deliver on it, I don't think, which is why they didn't make it.
It was one of the first films I remember seeing in the cinema was the Masters of the Universe. I remember my mother took me to see it.
Yeah.
And she got me some cheap ass, before you go to the cinema, people your parents take you to the supermarket to buy Coke and sweets there, so it's not not expensive. It's I bought some Panda Cola shit that made me so ill, bro. Some fucking Panda Cola shit. I was like, that looks like a nice bottle.
Talking about drinks that make you ill, George thought it was a good idea to mix Vimto with milk and to make a Vimto milkshake. He was well fucking ill. You threw up so bad. That was hilarious. The best thing of it, you drank like literally like 2 pints of it, and he was going to me, "This is the best drink ever. You've got to taste this. You have to taste this. Have a sip of this." I'm like, "Yeah, I ain't drinking that." And it was all like curdled on the top. It looked like it had fucking cream cheese in it. And he's like downing a pint of it and then having another one. Fucking idiot. The next one is Bloodsport versus RoboCop, and I'm just going RoboCop all the way there.
I'm gonna have to seed you, man. I'm gonna have to say Bloodsport, man.
No, because you took that Rambo. No, you took the
You've
Rambo.
done it twice.
Rambo. No.
You took it twice.
No, not allowing it.
I knew RoboCop would be up against something. I mean, I guess RoboCop. Yeah, RoboCop probably is the better action film. But I like Bloodsport.
All right, next one. All right, let's try and work our way through this. Next one, before your wife comes back. Next one is Aliens versus Commando.
Dude, that sucks. That fucking
hard.
sucks. That's a terrible.
I'm still going to go.
Terrible.
I'm still going to go with. I'm going to go with Aliens on that one.
As an action film, though.
Aliens is.
I think Aliens is a better film, but as an action film, it's better than Commando.
Aliens is an action film. What happened is Alien is a sci-fi, and the thing that made Aliens great was it was the same like a sequel, but they made like a great action film afterwards with James Cameron. Yeah.
Every fucking sequel is an action film, Alex. Every sequel. So all it is action. Everyone knows that. It's story, plot line, then action, then trilogy, story, plot line, finish. All right. Okay. So I'll give you Aliens. I'll give you.
Oh yeah, you're playing that fucking game, are you? All right.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. All right, Conan versus Mad Max.
Conan.
All right, I'll let you have that one. Right, so cross that off. All right, Batman versus Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back.
I actually prefer. Yeah, no, I don't prefer Batman, but I actually prefer Return of the Jedi. I think.
So do I, but it still beats Batman.
Shit, I should have put Return of the Jedi because I think Empire Strikes Back is like more renowned as a better film, but I prefer Return of the Jedi. Then you've got
moment, isn't it?
This is the one where this is the one that's probably going to upset you here because this is the Running Man versus Die Hard.
It's not going to upset me because it's the Running Man.
Well, I'm going to say Die Hard. I think Die Hard's much better.
No, it's not. That is just, do you know what I mean? Arnold Schwarzenegger, man, as the Running Man. Do you know what I mean? With all them great lines. You know what I mean? Especially where he's like running from Dynamo. You know, he's running from Dynamo. Come on, light bulb. Come on, Christmas tree.
Right. So, what you're going to go Running Man over Die Hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is okay.
Bruce Willis does.
Yeah, I was going to say that. That's the point about it is you hate Bruce Willis, and I think you hate Mel Gibson as well.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So you're not going to choose Mad Max, and you're not going to choose fucking Die Hard, you son of a bitch.
No, I'm not.
But then again, when we did the '90s one, Last Boy Scout will be in there.
Yeah, that's a good film. That's the only film of his that he's done that I like.
I'll let you have Running Man, but I think Die Hard should have been well in there.
No, shit.
I think I crossed off too many. Wait a minute. Then you got Terminator versus Predator.
Oh.
As an action film. Remember, as an action film.
As an action film, probably Predator.
Yeah. I think the first Terminator is a very, very good film. But it's more sci-fi and it's more, there is some very, very good action scenes though, isn't there? But then Predator is all action, isn't it?
Predator. I'm gonna go Predator. That's a lose-lose because they're both great films.
All right.
Any given Sunday.
Then you got Highlander versus Rocky IV.
Rocky IV.
As an action film.
Yes.
Okay. Then you got Big Trouble in Little China versus Rambo.
Rambo.
Oh God, damn it! Right, then you got Cyborg versus RoboCop.
Cyborg.
Fuck off! You just don't. You just say that. I'm going to go RoboCop.
Listen, why don't me and you just cut the shit, right? Listen, let's cut it. RoboCop is your favourite film. Rocky 4 is mine. Why don't you just admit it's going to be the final?
Right, here we go. All right, next one is Aliens versus Conan.
Conan.
Well, as an action film.
I love Conan.
God, yeah, but you like it as a film.
I don't know, it's got loads of action in it.
No, man, Aliens is well action.
You disagree?
Well, no, because you're going to go.
I'll give you Aliens, go.
Yeah, I love
Aliens, fine.
I'll give you that, yeah, I'll give you that. I know your fucking game. Alright, Aliens. Right, then we got Emperor Strikes Back versus The Running Man as an action film. Not as a film, as an action film. I'm probably going to go Running Man on that one, but...
Yeah, Running Man.
As an action film, yeah. I think with Emperor Strikes Back, it is really good, but then there's that thing about 80s action films where they're just fucking really gory, aren't they? Then you got Predator versus Rocky 4. As an action film.
That's horrible. I love Rocky 4, and I'll put it against any. But I have a nostalgic attachment towards it.
But as an action film,
I don't
think it's, as an action film, no, I don't think it's better than Predator.
I don't think I can justify it being better than Predator. I think you get it because you've seeded it in a sneaky son of a bitch way.
I'm not. Do you really think I'm that calculated when I was at work?
Yes, I completely think you're that calculating.
No way.
Well, then I'll give you it. Go on, Predator. Fine.
Don't give me that. I'll give you that shit because I know what you're playing at. I know your game, man. All right.
If it was my game, Rocky would win. Trust me.
But as an action film, as a film,
dude, Apollo Creed dies, man, gets killed by the fucking Russian in the ring.
But as a film,
he fights him on Christmas Day in Russia for no money. Vacates his title. This is the story of kings, man. That's what it's all
very,
about.
very good.
Goes out and trains in Russia.
All right.
Blunt force trauma versus high-tech science and steroid use. Heart versus science. This is the ultimate film of all time.
It's the
greatest film. His own wife doesn't even believe he can win. I love it. I can watch it all the time. I can recite the whole film.
Yeah, but as an action film, is what we're talking about here.
Yeah, fuck you. Fine, Predator wins.
All right. You finished?
Yeah.
What we should do is probably do these. I do one and you do one because it's going to be more different. Rambo versus RoboCop.
RoboCop.
Ah, thank you, man. Then you've got. And then you got the finals. So the semi-finals now. You got Aliens versus The Running Man.
Running Man.
Yeah, I have to go with that. Yeah. Then you got Predator versus RoboCop.
Oh, that's a hard fight, that dude. Probably Predator, you know. Tough. Could go either way.
Let me think. I'm very biased with RoboCop in general, but as an action film, I could sit and watch RoboCop all day long, but Predator's a better action film, isn't it? Actually, I mean, RoboCop got all those fucking shootouts, man. Yeah.
Nah, Predator's better, dude.
Okay.
Let go.
I can't. But what about the drug scene? What about the drug shootout? What? No, okay, we'll go.
Yeah. Come with me, or there will be trouble.
Yeah, fuck you. So the final of this little thing is The Running Man versus Predator.
Predator.
Yeah, I think Predator is overall the winner there.
It would have been Predator. I think, to be honest with you, I think it would be Predator or RoboCop would be a worthy winner, dude. Just like last time where it was Thor and Superman. It's a good fight. This time, I think Predator or RoboCop should probably be the final.
but you got to remember that the thing is about it is it's not about the best film, because then probably what we got here, the finals would have been something like Rocky and Scarface. What else we got? I can't see because I've all crossed them out. So like Rocky, Scarface, or something like that would be the final if you do looking for the best film. But as you say, when you sort of do it like that as an action film, that's the way we've gone. All right, what we do then is you finished now. You've been summoned. Tara, I've still got 9 minutes.
I'm always being summoned.
I've got 9 minutes, man. You said at least 20 past 6. I heard you.
This is how we get a bad reputation about us being intimate together. When you say shit like that, I've got 9 minutes. I've got 9 minutes.
Yeah, you could do a lot in 9 minutes. Right. So what we do there is, we'll finish up there, and we'll try and do something like this every couple of weeks. We'll try and put something in there. I think we'll do next time.
I like it when I don't know what they are, so I don't know. I haven't got any time to think.
I honestly, all I did was I picked some of the films and I tried to seed them. Like I seeded Terminator, Aliens, RoboCop, and Die Hard, and I put them in the corners. And then I was trying to seed the others into the middle, like Rocky 4. I can't remember. I thought, cross these out. Like hard. But so like Rocky 4, Batman, so it was all like, so it would have met in the middle. But the other ones all totally random. I had to put them in random. Oh, sorry, and I did put Master of the Universe and Cyborg together, and I did put Big Trouble in Little China and Escape from New York. I did put those together. But other than that, I did actually just pick them up and drop them like randomly. So. What we're trying to do is we'll try and do one for 90s action films. It's all. I mean, the reason why we're doing this one is more.
Do some horror, man.
I collect more movie pieces. George collects more of the comic pieces. So, we're trying to do something. I mean, if there's anything you want us to do, like a little tournament, or if someone actually wants to put the tournament together and email it to me, that'd be much better. So I don't get accused by George of being favourite towards RoboCop, but we'll work for it. And
dude,
again,
people watching this saw that. They saw with their own 2 eyes, dude.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, it's all just coincidental. It's all circumstantial.
Yeah. I'm hoping to maybe get like a guest or so coming on over the next few weeks. I asked Dark Side Rising, Daniel. I asked him to come on at some point. I think he's going to consider it. Some people, want to get some people on and stuff, and some collectors on over the rest of this year. Get some people coming on.
It's just
a bit hard with our times over here, but it's nice to get some people, some peeps on. You know what I mean? And get some perspective on some of the pictures and also some of the what they got coming and stuff.
Yeah, just so nice to have other opinions, because I know, we could be a bit boring to listen to every now and again. So it'd be nice to sort of break up a little bit. What we do is, we've got a few other little things coming up in the near future, so definitely keep watching for those. I can't really go into too many details about them. I'm just going to be a bit of a cock tease and just say there's big things coming up. So that's it really. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and until next time, as I say, comment below if you can think of any little tournaments you want us to do. We could. Oh no, I don't know if we'll do that because. Anyway, don't matter.
What?
But I was going to say we could do it with even like statue pieces and things like that. But I just think that again with art is so actually the same as films, but everything's all down to opinions and views and
preference,
personal experiences. So it's subjective is what I was looking for. But so basically, whereas we may think this, that, and the other, again, there's 2 of us not agreeing anyway. So I'm sure there's another 10 people not agreeing with us. And, so yeah. But thanks for watching, guys. Huh? What did you say?
I would hope there are.
Oh yeah.
I would hope there's 10 people disagreeing. That's a good number for us.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Till next time. Bye bye.